Hey everyone, hope we're all having a fantastic night. Tonight, Honkai Star Rail. Hey KZ, hey Gran. What made me change my mind and decide to pull Cipher? Gran's not wrong. I needed a stream to do because I got motion sick from a course of Carcosa last night. That's true. Also, I've just been, especially after the boss fight Monday, I've been kind of down on Gwen and Pela, the nice little lady with the P name. They're good, but I feel like they're starting to lag behind and not really live up to Acheron's potential as a teammate. And I know I don't have any of the other common, really top tier nihilism, whatever units to pair with Acheron. And I've heard Cipher is really good for that. So I figure I'll go and roll for Cipher, and that way I can just put her on my Acheron team and just have her there. And not have to worry about pulling for anyone else on Acheron teams in the future. Also because Acheron will get power crypt in the future anyway, so fuck it. May as well make Acheron good now. So let's go! Come on, cat! Get home, cat! Yeah. I mean, that's actually good, because I really enjoyed Qingque. Qingque? Qingque? I don't remember how to pronounce her name. Hey, Jay, hope you're having a good night. Although, none of these three really excite me, because I have them all, and I'm not going to use any of them. Probably. At least not on the story teams, because I'm done with the Lufu, except for some side questing. Alright, that's 10. Let's see how many it takes to get Cipher. Alright, that's 20. Alright, here we go. Here's 30. Come on. The 200. I'm a new player, so I've just been stacking Jades to get tickets. I started in 3 months ago now, I think? April-ish? Wait, let me look it up. When was the first stream of Honkai Star Rail? I'm curious. How long has it been? Yeah, I have 645 tickets plus 8 LC pity wishes. Yeah, I figure I'm also going to pull for Finon. And maybe Caridra, however you say her name. Just so I have confirmed really good units for the Amphorius arc. Which I've heard is more difficult. And Anorexia is the only character from Amphorius I have besides now Cipher. I saw a single post of her, but I didn't look too close at that. Yes, with an asterisk. I have the monthly thingy that gives me like, what is it, 900 jades a month or whatever total. And also the nameless honor thingy as well, and I got jades from that. But besides from that, all the jades are just from playing the game. And I had a few extra celestial thingies because I needed to get a, I just did fucking and bought some experience tickets so I can level up Cipher. Because I already had all these stuff to get her ascensions done. But that was only like 4 tickets total I got out of that. Alright, this was 40? Was this 40? I already lost count. God damn it. I completely got distracted. I was looking up when was my first Honkai Star Rail stream. Jesus Christ, I've had a lot of streams. I didn't realize that. April 21st. So yeah, it's been about 3 months. Oh, that's just the light cone. I thought I got the Rat King himself. Alright, this is either 50 or 60 because I lost count. Sushi's fun. I felt like Sushi was too glass, not enough cannon when I used her. Alright, this is 60 or 70, however... Oh, Cipher! We got her! We got her and we didn't even have to hit the 80 pity. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. We got the cat. We got Gato. I actually really enjoy Cipher's design. I think her ultimate animation is kind of meh. I don't know what's up with the weird magnet. It's weird. But, I adore her design in general. Also, Cipher is just a cool name because it fills my head with memes of, Dark Angels from Warhammer 40k. We got the Gato. I I saw a picture in brief about Sari dress. Let me look it up. Let me look up that tweet. Sari dress. Come on. Come on faster. Load faster, Twitter. The free-to-play ship sailed pretty early on with me in Honkai Star Rail because I accidentally pulled Acheron when I started. And then I heard that Acheron's pretty bad unless you have her light cone. So I dropped a few hundred. I did a little whaling because I also just had a good paycheck that month. So I dropped a little money to get Acheron's light cone and start getting her. I got her first Eidolon. But besides from that, I made a point of not spending too much money beyond just like that monthly thing. Let's see, Honkai Star Rail Twitter account. Let me look up Saridra. Alright, let's look at Saridra. That's Finon's preview story. Let's see, Garden of Plenty. For real? Man! God, they're doing a Calyx double drop rate tomorrow. Hold on. I gotta bring it up. I'm actually tilted now. I just spent all of my fucking fuel the last 2 days grinding out shit for Cipher and also finishing off Anorexia. And now they're doing a double drop rate tomorrow. I don't have any fucking fuel. God damn it. Oh, that sucks ass. I had like 90-60 fuel at the beginning of this week. Oh, that's right. The double drop rate only lasts 12 times. You're right. Okay, now I'm a lot less tilted. I was actually legit pretty pissed off at myself for that. Alright, here we are. Saridra. Caridra? I don't know. Let's see. Flamebearer, Tyrant, Empress, Supreme Commander, and Imperator. The world has given me countless titles. May simply call me by my true name, Caridra. Ooh. Huh. She's wind and what's the the funky triangle symbol for her path? Saridra's rumored Finon's Harmony, okay. Rumored Finon's best support. I mean, her character design is pretty 10 out of 10 for me. And if she's a girl boss, my kind of girl boss, I'm gonna be very weak to her. I was already gonna pull Finon. I have the tickets, don't I still? Because I didn't even have to go to 80 on the cat. Oh, what? That's wrong. How many did it take? Yeah, I got 153 tickets. So it's in a week and a half is Finon and Saridra, right? It's early next month. So I just finished the climax for Pentaconi, which means I'm clear to do all the rest of the side quests, plus the side questing back in the Lufu that opened up for the Between Patch content. So I could totally get enough tickets to guarantee pity on both Finon and Saridra. So I think I'm actually going to do that. Leader of the army thing in the past of Amphorius. Saridra and Hycillans are 3 point... Do I still have that Twitter tab open? Did it say? Did it say when they were gonna drop? 2 tabs. Honkai Star Rail. I heard that she's some kind of like an XP of a Honkai Impact the 3rd character or something like that. But I never played that game. This is just a lore drop. It doesn't say when it's gonna come out. Yeah, but Saridra's character design is pretty 10 out of 10 for me, so I'm gonna get that. Sabers with Finon and 3.4. I've already written off Saba. I like her, but I'm not gonna pull for her. Oh yeah, I have cat now. I also have a bunch of eidolons I should go and fill up. Xingque, I love my Mahjong gremlin. I love her so much. I wish she was in the story more often. I adore this gremlin. I was so happy on the Lufu story arc getting to play with Xingque because I love her little mechanics. They're so fun. I didn't much care for Sushi. I like Sushi as a character, but like I said, too glass, not enough cannon. Look at that little goober. Not enough cannon with Sushi. Any other eidolons? Oh, you got Eidolon? Yeah, you do. You got Eidolon. I never even looked at what the judge character does, although she's really cute. We got Cat! Hello, Cat. Cipher is such a cool looking character. I adore this design. It's like all the cool parts of Catwoman, Cat Lady, whatever she's called from Batman, but made fantasy and way better. She's so cute. And again, her name just gives me flashbacks to the Dark Angels in Warhammer 40k and Horus Heresy. So I love that. Ooh. Ooh. Her Korean voice actress sounds nice. Let me switch over to Japanese, because I'm going to go to Japanese in the Emporia store. Let's see what the Gato's Japanese voice is like. Also, I dropped the stream down to 1080 instead of 4K. So the chat should be really snappy now. I got tired of people asking why the chat is so slow. That's specifically why. So chat should be more responsive now. Enjoy. Where's her voices? Information, voice. Cipher's English voice actor was amazing. I've tried multiple times to humor and try out the English dub in this game. Every time I crash out on it, it's so bad. Except for a few characters, the English VAs are so bad. And all the main characters are the worst. Like March. God, she's like a shrieking harpy. I can't stand it. Ooh.
あんた、私のこと知ってるんだ。ふん。でもこの名前、口にする人なんてもうほとんどいないんだよね。
Okay, her JP voice actor is really cool. Hey, you didn't bully me. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. It just reminded me last night. I like her JP voice actor, but I think I actually like her Korean voice acting more. I honestly wish I could have an option to switch specific characters to different dubs. And then I would just like have the game be 50-50 down between JP and Korean. Because playing with the Korean voice actors through Pinacone, I've grown to really like some of them, like Acheron's voice actress. I just like the way the Korean sounds. The voice actresses are like equally good, but for Acheron, I like the Korean. Just how the language sounds. So JP Cipher is really good. Maybe I just like the Korean language more. It's more pleasant to my ears. It's kind of like snappy and fun, whereas the Japanese lines tend to be more smooth. Does that make sense? Am I just making shit up? All right, let's. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to re-download the English dub. I forgot I deleted the English dub the other day. Well, we'll try Chinese Cipher first, then I'll download the English dub and try English Cipher. You don't want to read? That's completely fair. That's entirely fair, understandable. No, I want to try Chinese Cipher. What does Chinese Acheron sound like? I forget.
黄泉，虽然只是借来的名字，但你
Oh
知道
yeah,
我是
just
怎
okay.
样的人，记得我做过怎样的事。
Chinese Cipher is below
我便是黄
JP
泉。
and JP, or sorry, Chinese Acheron is below JP Acheron, which is below Korean Acheron for me. Now let's see. Cipher. Gato.
塞法利亚，你认识我呀？不过现在很少有人提起这个名字了。
That's not
你叫我
bad.
塞菲尔吧，听起来就比风还快，侠盗的很，对吧？
That's actually one of the best Chinese voice actresses I've heard in this game. Because I played through the Lu Fu story arc with the Chinese voice acting, so I got a pretty good spread of the voice actresses there. She sounds way better than I think any of the Chinese voice actors I remember from the Lu Fu.
塞法利亚，你认识我呀？不过现在很少有人提起这个名字
Yeah,
了。
she just has way better flow
你叫
in
我
the way
塞
she's
菲尔吧。
speaking. All right, let's re-download English. Oh, wrong one. English. All right, 9 goddamn gigabytes. Let's go. I got 5 gigabyte a second fiber. Let's fucking go. I don't even remember. I don't know. Have I ever heard Acheron's English voice actor? I have. I remember I didn't like it because Acheron's English dub just sounds bored, not aloof. I didn't like that. I'll listen to it again. Maybe I'm misremembering. I remember there was an option pop up at some point that said, "Would you like to delete the old voice lines that aren't being used anymore from the story you've already done?" And I regret not hitting yes, because now I'm just stuck downloading 9 gigabytes. I'll just leave English installed from now on. How much of Amphorius has no voice acting, though? Because I've heard that's been a problem with Amphorius because of that stupid strike. Hey, I tried the Hurdy Space Station and Bellabong in English a couple of times. I just didn't stick with it. Mostly because of March and a few other Shrieking Banshees. Oh god, March's English is so rough on my ears. Only Dan, Hang, and Himiko? Yeah, I can see them not being active a lot. That's basically their character archetype, isn't it? Not doing a lot. Yeah, the strike well, technically the strike never started because Hoyo games were never in the first place a guild, like SAG after whatever guild game, not a union game. So the entire strike was just bullshit from the get. But yeah, the basically the SAG after union and whoever finally took the fucking L. Thank God. It took them almost a whole goddamn year to take that L. They deserved it. They deserve a bigger L than they got. Aggies? Who's Aggie? I don't know that name in the game. Same VA as Lil Gui. I love Gwenifin. I've been wishing Gwenifin was better in combat. Maybe she is better, because I don't have really good relics on her. I think I just have, like, whatever set fit best. Aglia. Is that the blonde mommy that's on banner right now? I don't know how else to describe her, but the blonde mommy. The MILF. The blonde MILF. I remember using Aglia in, what was it? The Galactic Batman little minigame thing that started a month or so ago. She was interesting, but I didn't really understand what she was doing because I never used her before. I was too lazy to read her stuff. Okay, we got English. Inglés. All right. Acheron, because it's been a while since I heard her English.
It's right. Acheron. Merely a borrowed name. You know my nature. Remember my deeds. Thus, I am Acheron.
I don't know. Compared to all the other dubs, her English voice actress just sounds way too bored. Like they got the wrong interpretation of Nalty. You weep the departed?
It's right. Our journey begins anew. Life passes like
Peaches.
they embody life's delights and pleasures, but are equally fragile and short-lived. Such regret is inevitable, so let it be.
All right, let's see what she has to say about her girlfriend.
A lady of elegance and dignity, her benevolent offer lingers in my memory. That dance. It brought me a sense of warmth and nostalgia.
Did I miss that cutscene? I don't remember that. I know what she's talking about because I've seen it just from osmosis, being around the game. I've seen like clips of their dance, but I don't remember that ever coming up in my playthrough. Oh, it's a trailer animation. Okay, that makes sense. What do you have to say about Jetstream Sam?
Wherever the fiery giant treads, scorched earth follows. Yet it's those consumed by unending fire.
Added a
who,
team with
after the
girlfriend.
flames vanish, our paths cross once more. Ready for another dance, Memo Keeper?
Okay, when she's not sounding bored, I can see why you like Acheron's English voice actress. I have not seen his redemption arc outfit. I haven't, our objective is still where we left off, Monday, where we gotta talk to March. This is just after, beating Sunday's rat ass. We're gonna get to that in a moment, once I finish fussing around for fun. Yeah, I've been doing my dailies and stuff in the background throughout the week, but I had to take a day off from the quest after my crash out Monday.
Cipher. Ah, so you've heard of me. But few call me by that name these days. Call me Cipher. It's sharper and swifter, like the wind itself. A perfect name for a master thief, don't you think?
She actually reminds me of Acheron's voice actress a little. Oh, it's her first role? Good for her. That's actually really huge for her first role getting on a Hoyo game. That's actually real big for her first role.
So, Grey Mystery, where have you been to fatten your wallet, hmm?
Keep your hands out of my pockets.
Time is money, and I just gave you some of mine. Consider it my gift.
It's my gift. Get your own.
Until next time.
She blew a kiss at me. Oh, I like her. Combat voices. Yeah, good point.
A little grazed and you're calling it quits. Weak.
Maybe I will run English on Amphorius. It would be nice to actually hear the callouts in combat for once. Because that's something that's always been a huge bummer, is that there's no subtitles in combat. So you just don't know what people are saying. Like, as far as the dubs go in combat, you understand Little Hurdy says, was it Karun Karun? And that's about it for comprehension. Maybe I will run English in Amphorius. Maybe I will.
Oh, there's something fun over there. Come on, let's go.
That's okay. She's really fucking cute. Okay.
Oh, what a big haul. I'll be back.
Ah, she got the goober laugh. I love her.
Oh, what a big haul.
Ah, she's a fucking goober. Oh, I'm glad I pulled Cipher. Let's finish leveling her up. I'm gonna switch back to Korean for Penacony, but yeah, now I'm thinking...
Not bad. One more for
Oh my god, that
treasure
goober
trove.
laugh. Oh god, now I can understand what she's saying when I level her up. Have I heard Sunday's Ian voice? I have not. I don't know if there's a way for me to hear him, because he's not on banner or anything right now. I'll look him up later. I'll find him on
Not
YouTube.
bad.
Oh,
One
Databank.
more
That's
for
right,
my
Databank.
treasure trove.
Thank you. Let me finish ascending and leveling her up real fast. For the first time, I dropped a few dollars today. Just
Not bad. One more for my treasure trove.
God, I love that goober laugh. Holy shit. Hold on, I have to switch back to the other voice actresses to see if they have the same goober laugh. Aglaea's line. Ooh. Oh yeah, the mommy. Oh. Warp. I'm not gonna pull for her because now I'm saved. Definitely pulling for Finon and also probably definitely pulling for the queen. But does this let us see her voice lines? Oh, it doesn't. Is there a way to see her voice lines in the game? I do like her design, even if it's a little monotone for me. It's all yellow, except for her eyes. Databank, that's right. Okay, I wasn't sure if you could see characters you haven't seen yet in the databank. I really like her design, even if it's a little monotone, though. Databank. Here it is. Characters. Harmony for the Rat King. Can I not see his voice lines here without having pulled him? Or am I missing something? What are some other characters now I'm English? Have I been... What other characters I've been sleeping on? What does English Brony sound like? I don't remember. Oh, you can't even... Oh, here's the voice lines. Here we go.
My name is Branya Rand, heir to Belobog's Supreme Guardian and acting commander of the Silvermane... Apologies, I'm used to introducing myself like that. You can call me Branya.
Ugh. That was both not a great take, also not a great recording. She sounds like she's recording in a tin can.
My name is Branya Rand, heir to Belobog.
You can't rewatch the video? Maybe your player bugged out? Who are some of my favorite characters? Clara is always fun. The Shoeless Wonder. What's her voice lines in English?
Hello, I'm Clara. Wanna be in my
Wait, what'd she say?
Hello, I'm Clara.
Oh, be in the family.
Wanna be in my family? Like Mr. Svarog?
As long as I'm here, he is your family.
We family. Combat.
Are you alright?
I'm
Commencing annihilation. Hide.
Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Yeah.
Help me, Mr. Svarog!
That line in particular is a bad take.
I want to protect everyone too.
Did they just have lower audio quality back in Bellabong? Let's see here. Dr. Anorexia. He's in Amphorius. What does he sound like in English?
My name is Anax Zacharias.
Yeah, that's night
one
and
of the
day
7
audio
sages
quality
of the
difference.
Grove of Epiphany.
They must have had the
Founder of
English voice
Mist
actors in Bellabong and early on do their
No,
takes in like a
don't
crappy
make me
studio or
repeat
something.
The following again.
Or that was
Rule
back in the
number 1.
pandemic, so they probably had them
Do
record
not
at
call
home.
me
That might
Anaxa.
explain a lot.
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
I actually like
Remember
Anorexia's English voice dub. This guy is so edgy. I actually like it. He's so stupid. He's cool. Maybe the audio quality being bad early on is what filtered you? Yeah, because if like... What does Seal sound like? Because Seal is one of my favorites in Bellabong.
Hey, I'm Zila. I'm a member of Wildfire
Zila?
down here in the underworld. Wanna
No,
help me
your name's pronounced Seal, so I can call you Seal Team 6, you idiot. That's not how you say your own name. Ooh, Big Hurty. The Hurty.
You don't recognize me? I've told you who I am already. Human, female, young, beautiful, attractive.
Eh? That doesn't really sound... That doesn't really fit with Hurty in my mind.
I'd say you look tough, but who am I kidding?
Ugh.
When writing up a proof, I only use 3 words. Obviously, evidently, and naturally. Isn't everything self-evident anyway?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can look at voices I don't own. Same... Yeah, it makes sense that'd be the same as Mini Hurty. I don't know, it just doesn't sound like Hurty in my mind.
You can write no thesis, or only 1 thesis in your lifetime, as long as you're brave enough that is.
I just,
That's
in my head, I don't hear Hurdy as like the English professor lady type. Ooh, we're on May. She's always nice. I love my toxic grandmommy.
My name is Ram May. When
Ron
saying
May,
my
not
name,
Ruan May?
please don't run the syllables together. If you come across a good research sample,
Well,
please-
hold on, hold
My
up,
name
hold
is
up. Hold the
Ram
fuck
May.
up. I'm the fuck up.
When saying my name, please don't run the syllables together.
I've been saying Ruan May because this line where she doesn't want to run the syllables together, but she runs the syllables together.
My name is Ram May.
She says Ron May.
When
I've been
saying
saying
my name,
Ruan
please
because
don't
she
run the
doesn't want me to run the
syllables
syllables. She's gaslighting me because she's the toxic grandmommy. God damn it.
If this were the simulated universe, I'd be at your mercy. But this is real life.
Yeah, her English VA is pretty good. Little Hurdy. Do I like her more than Big Hurdy?
This is Herda. I'm busy right now. This is my ranged puppet's automated response mode. Hello, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
I like Little Hurdy way more than Big Hurdy in English. Way more. Big Hurdy sounded kind of forced. Like I didn't really believe the accent she was putting on.
If you're not solving problems or writing up contributions, then don't blame me if your life is boring.
But Little Hurdy is pretty good. Let's see. Okay. The Shrieking Banshee herself. The Shrieking Banshee herself.
Ah, shiny. Ooh, sparkly. Whoa, there's so much.
Shriek! You're supposed to be shrieking.
I don't want to be alone. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Okay, that's ear penetrating.
With me out here, how can we lose?
I hate it. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad, but last time I tried to have English on March, it was god-awful. So maybe I just listened to some very particularly bad takes. Let's see. Ooh, Donkey Kong. I always enjoy Donkey Kong.
Hello, guest from the Astral Express.
Mommy.
I am Yu Kong from the
Mom.
Lawfu Skyfaring Commission.
Donkey Mom.
Welcome to the Xianzhou.
Mommy Kong. I like her. Ooh, Tiny Gun.
My name is Ting Yun, the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. Please look after me from now on, benefactor.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's like a Hold on, Pila, because she was Bellabong. Does she have that low quality?
Pelageya Sergeyevna, Silvermane Guard's intelligence officer at your service.
She wasn't that bad. Brony was really bad.
My name is Bronya Rand, heir to
Yeah, that's
Bellabog's
god-awful.
Supreme Guardian.
Check Sampos. Ooh, Sampo Senpai. Yeah, it's hit or miss. Some of the English early VAs aren't that bad in quality, but there was definitely a jump in quality to Lufu. Maybe they just had, like, better mixing or recording equipment later on.
Hey, you know, with Sampo Kusky by your side, you got a businessman, chaperone, and problems.
I'm so used to Sampo Senpai sounding way more higher pitched because of all his other VAs. I was really surprised for a second there that he was so deep. I love Sampo Senpai.
So, what's the job this time around? If you got the cash, I got the... No cash? Not a problem.
They really got the
Just
used
set the
car
work out.
salesman for him. That's good. Sampo Senpai is friend. Always trust in Sampo, unless it's Sparkle impersonating Sampo, and then so you can trust Sampo, but watch your ass because it might not be Sampo. Ooh, Gwynethyn. Gwynethyn is such a cool character.
My name is Gwynethyn. Gwy means wood,
Gwy-
Nai means to exist,
Gwynethyn?
and Fen means fragrant.
Really?
Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
No.
I usually do juggling performances on
No,
this side of
Gwynethyn
Exalted
rolls off the
Sancta.
tongue. I don't know
Remember
about
to come see the show when you
Gwynethyn.
have the chance.
That sounds... Gwynethyn sounds like the Aaron sketch. She's pronouncing her syllables wrong. Hopefully he gets his 5-star... Ooh, man. a 5-star Sampo senpai would make me so happy. So happy, because he's one of my favorite characters from start to finish in the game. Every time Sampo shows up, I'm so happy. Every time Sampo senpai sends me a text message, I'm so happy. What does Gallagher sound like? Because we've been listening to him recently.
Gallagher's the name. I'm one of the local hounds around here. Step into Penacony, the land of dreams, nameless one.
He started off really good, and then he kind of switched tones there. He couldn't really decide if he wanted to be sarcastic or not.
Evening. Someone's been working hard. Fancy a drink?
Yeah, it's pretty good. That was just an awkward take. Look up AG English. I would, but I don't have her. I'll have to look that up off stream. God, I'm still mad that I haven't ever pulled Himiko and Welt. I want them. Because I want to have them available in my party. I forgot her stupid little pursed dog pig was named Numby. What does Misha sound like? I'm going to guess really high-pitched.
Oh, hi there. I'm Misha, a bellboy at the Reverie Hotel.
Bro sounds like Ash Ketchum. What the fuck?
This way.
Oh, Aegis' Trial. That's a good call.
Let
Good
me grab
call.
those bags for you.
Yeah, bro sounds like Ash Ketchum. He has that scratchy voice. No, that's all the characters I have. Anyone else? Am I wrong? Bro sounded like Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum. Serval. Serval was always nice. Dan Hang.
Hi, the name's Serval Landau. I'm a
Serval.
bellabog mechanic. Of course.
Serval's fun. I was so upsetty spaghetti when Serval ended up not joining the train. Dan, here we go. Dan the man.
I should reintroduce myself. My name is Dan Hung. I'm the guard on the express. I also... The time is now. Careless. Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen our position.
I kind of like his voice actor. I feel like they need to re-record him. Because he has that low quality that we've been hearing to me. Did they ditch him? Did they lose Dan's voice actor because of the strike bullshit or from earlier on? Ooh, Hook. I like Hook.
Grown-ups in the underworld listen to Wildfire.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Since 2.7? Oh yeah, I forgot there are two versions of Dan the Man. There's Dan and then there's Cooler Dan. And I really wish I had Cooler Dan, because Dan the Man is such a bad carry in combat. I mean, granted, do I even have relics on Dan? I think I only ever used like level 1 relics on Dan and called him a bad carry. So maybe that was on me. I got him up to 50, because the last time I used him was in the Lufu arc, and the 50 was the max back then. I didn't have him very traced up. And if I had relics on, I would have removed him. He had this. But that's because I didn't really have any options for hunt characters. Seal's voice actor said she's trying to come back. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I crashed out because I was making fun of her saying her name the right way instead of my way. Let me actually listen to Seal's voice acting. Because Seal was one of my favorite Bellabong characters as well. Oh yeah, and then I'll do Blonde Mommy's
If
trial
something
after
needs
this.
doing, he might be your man. But if you feel like befriending him, do yourself a favor, don't.
It's pretty good. What's a good combat?
Who's next? Only a scratch. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's such a stupid line. It's not her fault. That's just a really stupid line.
Let me end your misery.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
I can still fight.
I'd say this is one of the better early VAs.
It's not over yet.
It's stuff like
I'll
this.
free you from your chains. Disappear among the
It's so
sea of
dorky.
butterflies.
This is like some
Illusions of the
16-year-old poetry. So dorky.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Yeah, she's one of the better sounding early VAs. So I'd be happy if she came back. Also, because that might mean Seal would come back to the story. And my understanding is that Seal got super power creeped. But I would try and make her work because she was just one of the funner characters to use in Bellabong. Because abusing her free turns was so satisfying. I heard that she used to be like the top.
One more for
The
my
dorky
treasure
laugh. Oh my god, that dorky laugh. I love it. But my understanding is that Seal used to be like the top. I gotta talk around the dorky laugh. Hold on. My understanding is that Seal used to be the top shelf DPS character or something, but then she got power creeped. Excuse me? What's going on back there? Oh shit, I have enough for a general poll now. Ma'am, what were you doing back there? They made... That's one way to stretch. Okay. That's an interesting sound to listen to. They may buff her eventually. Yeah, I heard that they're doing some buffs. But I heard that it's gonna be mid. Yeah, she's yawning. She's a yawner. Okay, I got 10. I'm crossing my fingers. I really want Grandpa or Himiko. Are they really good buffs? I heard they were mid. But I'll be happy if they're really good buffs. Because all of those characters, Kafka is my toxic mommy. I love her. Blade is cool. Blade is like the Funkle. Jing Liu? I like her, but I've only seen her a couple times in the story, which was side quests and patch content for Lufu. But I really liked what I saw from her. And she's so goddamn cool. And Silver Wolf is the Silver Brat. I fucking love her. So yeah, I'd be happy if all of those characters got buffs. Like, real good buffs. Okay. Come on, Grandpa. Come on, Himiko. Come on. Come home. Please come home. I am begging you to get your asses off the train. Yeah, I'll do the trial after this. All right, come on. Come on. Please, don't just give me light cones, please. Please. It's been so long since I got a new character from these general polls. Oh! Oh, no, that's just Misha. I already got Misha. Is that it? Did I get tanked by Misha? I got tanked by Misha. I like Misha. I wish I had gotten Misha earlier on in Penacony so I could have had a chance to level him up and use him. Because I actually like Misha a lot as a character. He was such a late bloomer in the Penacony story arc, but when he started cooking, Misha was so good. You can tell when there's a 5-star before you get... Oh yeah, that's right, the visuals change a little with the 5-star. Kafka's buffs are the real winner. Does that mean they buffed Dots in general? Because Dots have been kind of trash. Even in the Bellabong and Lufu content, Dots were pretty trash compared to all the other damage types. Hey Heidi! Yeah, we're playing more gacha today. Oh, Dot's really good now. Interesting. Because I had been specifically avoiding Dot characters when I could because of that. What do I have in game tools? What's this? Oh, yo, lab. Whatever. Get away from me. Gross. I just wanted to get rid of the exclamation mark. Oh, the trial. The trial. I will do the trial. I will do the trial. So we can hear the blonde mommy voice. Trial. Yes, I already did it, but let's listen to it. Hycillans and Kafka buff make it good. Ooh. Which one is Hycillin? I remember the name, but not which character it is. I've been pretty down on Mimo Sprite characters, because I haven't really liked them anytime I've played with them in trials and stuff. But that was also because most of the meme sprites are stupid cutesy mascot characters. Oh, she's not out yet. How does she work? I don't even remember. She's a meme sprite summoner. Got it.
Not a bad idea.
I forgot that
It's always preferable.
Oh, that's nice.
Bathe in gold.
Stay put.
I wasn't ready for Tail. I wasn't ready for Tail's English voice actor. I actually really like Blonde Mommy's. She's like.
Fool, you can't play dead standing up.
Tail, be quiet. Tail, be quiet. Tail, be quiet, please. But Blonde Mommy, she's like the good kind of British accent, whereas oh, was that Sunday? I thought that was I thought that was the protagonist. Oh, I have Sunday on this as well. Oh yeah, you're right. But unlike her Big Hurdy, which is like kind of a forced British accent I didn't care about. Fucking Tail. Oh, here we go.
Countless threads, all within my grasp.
Ooh.
Thus our fates become one.
Oh, I like it when she sounds angry.
All light to be revealed.
Seek and you shall receive.
Rat. The Rat King. Although, okay, I will say the Rat King got a glam up. His redemption arc outfit is
Divine insight arises from enduring patience.
Shut up, Rat. His redemption arc outfit is better than his regular one in Penacony. Use the skill.
Doubt farewell.
Is there another line for his skill? Because that was kind of nothing. Oh, ultimate.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
His voice actor is good. His voice acting is good.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Blonde Mommy's voice actress is better. It is what it is. Fucking Tail. I forgot about Tail.
I choose you.
I'm not looking. I might just ignore the meme sprite version of the protagonist because I strongly dislike the mascot character. The thing. The pink thing! What's the ultimate of that anyways? Why is she so short? She was stunted. She got possessed by her ghost tail and she got stunted. Look at her. Hold on, look at her. She's so scared. She's afeared. He barely talks anyway in the story, is true. I've mentioned this before. Every time the protagonists ever...
You can't play dead standing up.
Tail, please be quiet. Every time the protagonist speaks, it takes me a second to realize it's the protagonist, because it's so rare you hear him.
A little honesty would do us good.
The Remembrance MC is the best so far? Don't tell me that, because I hate it.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Because I'm pulling Finon and the Queen, and I already have Anorexia and Cipher. My plan for Amphorius is just to run all of them and ignore the main character. Do I have Hua Huo? Hua Huo's side questing in Luffy was actually really fun because it was like some ghost busting stuff. Also, yeah, Tail is so fun. What was I doing? Oh, I need to finish putting my stuff on the cat. Gato. Let me star you. Let me pull up the guide. What relics do I even have for you? That might be a problem. I'm not going to roll for her light cones because light cones are a trap. But where's the guide? Here we go. Game8.co. Cipher. Best builds. Best light cones. Let's see. Lies Dance on the Brains, which is her own light cone. Resolution shines as Pearl Sweet, Boundless Choreo, and Good Night Sleep Well. Do I have any of those? Oh, good. I have that. I have it. I have her second best one. Okay, cool. And that's her best 4-star light cone, both for sub DPS and debuffer builds. While it doesn't help much with Cipher's personal damage, it greatly benefits the main DPS, which would be Acheron. Okay, cool. So Gwyneth has that. But I don't have the stuff to trace out Cipher yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and steal that from Gwen. I'm gonna steal it from little Gwen. As I adore little Gwen. Gwyneth is so much fun. She's so fun. I love her. What is Cipher's best relics now? I'm glad I dropped the stream down to 1080 instead of 4K, and now chat is super snappy. I didn't realize how much more fun it would be streaming.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed.
Oh.
You can't get rich by waiting.
Okay, fair enough, ma'am. I wasn't expecting the zoomies from her. Every time I look at the build guide in game, it's been wrong compared to GameAid.co, and I trust GameAid.co more. Cipher, best build. I gotta bring it back up. You think your main account is banned? Uh-oh. Let's see. Where's the relics? Am I blind? I'm blind. There's best relics and ornament. Pioneer of Dead Waters is best for sub DPF, but Eagle of Twilight Line is best for deep buffer. I have a feeling I'm gonna want to make Cipher a debuffer to support Acheron, aren't I? You know what? Fair point. She's the Gato. Of course she has the zoomies. You're right. Also, welcome back, Fritz. Yeah, I'm guessing Eagle Twilight Line is the relics I want to get for her to debuff instead of being a sub DPS. And then Lushaka of the Sunken Seas. Let me take some screenshots of this so I can just see it later. Here we go. Do I have any of either set? Peel has that, but I never finished actually getting her set built out. And I don't have a spare set of that. Okay. That unfortunately means I need to give Gwen back her light cone, because I just don't have anything to put on the cat right now. Do you think I would pull Sunday for Finon? I don't know. Because I don't play this game to, like, min-max it. I play it mostly for the story and just for the fun. And I tend to use characters when I'm streaming that are active in the story. But Sunday is apparently joining the train. I would have to debate with myself on whether or not I would pull the Rat King. Offhand, I'll say no, because I already have maybe a strong 4-man team for... I should go and make a Amphorius squad. Trap cards, because I was doing a counterattack build. Ampho Nerds. Let me... Quick lineup, that's faster. Get out, get out, get out, get out. We got Gato, we got Dr. Anorexia, and they're not out yet, but we'll have Finon and the Queen. Have a good night, Jay. Thanks for joining. I don't know. Will that be a strong team? Cipher, Anorexia, Finon, and the Queen? Probably be hard on the skill points, wouldn't it? But again, this is just a story setup. Because I like playing with the characters that are active in the story. It makes it fun. Yeah, not really. Yeah. Well, we know for a fact that the Queen will be a good support for Finon. And Anorexia can be skill point positive. And Cipher has the zoomies. Cipher and that combination would just be there to generate skill points and run her ultimate when possible. And that'd be about it. I don't know. I don't think I can be tricked into using the Remembrance Trailblazer. Oh yeah, I won't even have a healer that way, will I? Unless, well, have we learned what the queen's, I already forgot her name, what her kid is gonna be? Is she, I know she's Harmony. Is that buff or heal? Or is Remembrance or Abundance, whatever, the healing class? As much as classes even matter anymore in this game. Buffer? Okay. Maybe. We'll get there when we get there. What was I doing now? Oh, we need to go back to the story nerd team. Because now we actually have stuff to do. And we're not in M4. Oh yeah, I got the gato. Supposedly generic support. I hate Tribby. I despise Tribby. She is so fucking annoying. I've used her in Trials and like Forgotten Hall or whatever a couple times. Oh my god, she's so obnoxious. I hate her. I'm sure it's really good. I just hate that little pink creature. Anyways, we're still in Punnikoni, so we're still rocking the Korean voice acting. Did I put Lil Guise? Oh, that doesn't matter because I'm using it right now. Anyways. Oh, wait, Cat. Do I have anything to trace up with her? I forget if I got anything. I'm very ADHD brain tonight. Ooh, I have a couple things. I can trace her up a little. A little, as a treat. Ooh, zoomies. Get the zoomies. We'll see how I feel when I actually get to Amphorius. Look, I like Pink Woman. I don't like Pink Creature. There's a difference. What's the recommendation for her? Ultimate, then skill, then talent? Okay. That's about what I figured. Ultimate? So that's the skill. I wish this shit would just be in the same place for every character, so I don't have to guess which node is what. Is it just me, or is that turbo obnoxious? Let's just pump the ultimate up. Pump up the jams. Come on. Get up there, Cat. Major? Well, I got all the traces I can, because I already used the Echo of War thingy. So this is as much as I can get right now. So I'm just going to put in what I can. And next week, I'll start actually getting her traces built out. I still have to finish Anorexia's traces, though. I mauled it out earlier about accidentally using all my Trailblaze fuel right before the double drop rate. But I actually used all of my Echo of War this week, right before deciding I would pull Cipher. So I screwed myself on that. Too bad you get Timu Arduino from Pokemon. Ugh. Pokemon. Every day I've become increasingly more convinced that Pokemon and its consequences have been just devastating. That's it for Cipher right now, because her light cone is parked on Gui until I can replace Gui with Cipher. And I can do that tomorrow. I can farm relics and shit for her tomorrow. Look, hey. I am a boomer. I played Pokemon games in the 90s. So Pokemon to me is Pokemon Red and Pokemon the camera game on the N64. And that's it. Everything after that has been a devastating mistake. I will not apologize for disliking Pokemon, guys. Oh yeah, I always forget about Pokemon Yellow because that came out a year or two after Red and Blue, and it was basically a mix-up of both of them, but you actually had Pikachu following you around like in the cartoon. I'm sorry, the anime. I always think of the Pokemon thing as a cartoon instead of an anime, because we watched it in the late 90s on like American networks before anime was really a thing here. Oh, anorexia. I really got streamer brain tonight. Anorexia. I should star you so I don't lose you. Your Tracy's. Yeah, I used Echoes of War this week to finish him off. But I need more of these to finish the skills. Yeah. So I can finish off Dr. Anorexia this week, and next week I'll finish off Cipher. Well, not finish, I'll just start on Cipher. Probably take 2 or 3 weeks to finish off Cipher. But now, I'm so over. After how rough that boss fight was for me with Sunday on Monday, make that make sense. I'm really down on the Hat MC after they forced me to use him. I've been holding a grudge. Yeah, it really was just a regular cartoon, basically. Because Pokemon was... Yeah, it's anime, but it's also just normal enough that it passes the normie check, doesn't it? Hi, March. Hold on. We're on Korean, right? I'm not gonna get my ears shrieked off by the Banshee. Okay, yeah, we're good. I had to double check. See, doesn't Korean March sound so much better than the English? Hat MC is very specific support for Super Break. Yeah. Yeah, I've just been using Hat MC because, you know, it's my story team, but yeah. Okay, maybe calling her a Banshee is out of line. In my defense, when I solidified that opinion, she was shrieking at me. So maybe. Maybe. What is a Radiance Feldspar? Did someone just tell me? What's that? Have we heard about that before?
아주 거대한 비행선이야. 굉장한 녀석이지. 듣자하니 한 번도 대중에
Oh, is that the spaceship with the Screwlum in the Divergent Universe? Oh, that makes me big sad that March isn't active in Amphorius, because she's actually one of my favorite characters to have around.
북극 가문에선 사람을 보내 기념품에 과일 바구니 그리고 정교한 버튼 모형까지 보내왔어. 잠이 다 깨면 천천히 감상해봐. 우리도 이제 축제의 별의 유명인이라고 할 수 있겠네.
What the fuck are we gonna do with fruit baskets? Why would you send us fruit baskets? Do we look like we're starving? Well, okay, look. We have been trapped in sedative baths for God knows who knows how long, so we could probably use some food, couldn't we? The current state of Penacony is fucked.
네가 잠든 동안 스텔라로는 이미 봉인됐어.
Okay, well, yeah, fruit is delicious, yes. But fruit baskets won't make me forgive or forget the family. They all deserve to get locked up. The family deserves to go to a new prison road. And if they want to make Penacony 2.0, they can. But fuck them, they don't deserve Penacony 1.0 after screwing this place up so badly.
가족은 조화의 축제가 정체 모를 스텔라론의 습격으로 중단됐다고 밝혔어. 질서에 관한 걸 공개적으로 얘기할 순 없으니까.
Amphorius won't let her. Is she like Superman, where that's her homeworld and they shipped her off or something? Don't answer that. That'll be a spoiler.
가문을 제외한 4대 가문이 사건의 여파를 잠재우기 위해 최선을 다하고 있어. 열차팀도 증인의 신분으로 가족의 빛나는 필드스파우로 가서 중요한 회담에 참여해달라는.
So is the Radiant Feldspar Screwlum ship? I forget. Cause is that like, cause the ship where the Divergent Universe is has the same aesthetic as Penacony. Doesn't it? It isn't? Okay.
갑자기 그건 왜? 좋은 꿈에 끌려 들어갔을 때 차가운 더듬이 하나가 내 기억 깊은 곳을 파고드는 느낌이 들었어. 근데 거기에 뭔가 다른 게 있었는지.
Penacony Yacht just gave me a really strong flashback to Star Wars Galaxies, because there was a yacht spaceship in that you could just cruise around in. And it had huge windows they could look outside, which was amazing for games back then. The good old days of Star Wars Galaxies. If I had a can of Monster, I'd be sipping right now. Before the new game experience. The combat upgrade, you could take it or leave it, but new game experience was absolute dog shit in Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, right now I'm in the aftermath, because I literally just beat Sunday. I beat his ass! Okay, well, if you ignore the fact that I had to drop to journalist difficulty to beat his ass, I beat his ass. Let's not talk about that. And let's just agree to pretend the crash out Monday didn't happen. I've cooled off from it. I'm still pissed off, but I've cooled off. I'm not gonna get into it. Oh! Girlfriend. Hi, Firefly. I call easy mode journalist difficulty, because journalists suck at games. Silver Brat! Silver Brat is so fun. I'm so happy whenever Silver Brat shows up. She's such a fun character whenever she happens to intersect with a story. All of the Stellarun Hunters are really great. I don't think there's a single one I don't like. There's only 4 of them, really, aren't there? There's Kafka, Firefly / Jetstream Sam, who's a twofer, Silver Brat, and Blade. Are there any other Stellarun Hunt? Well, there's a Destiny Slave, but he's arguably not a character. He's a narrator. Yeah, Elio, that's his name. The Gato? Is Cipher a Stellarun Hunter? Or is there a different Gato? Wait, what were they? I was talking over them. I'm real yappy tonight. Just like Epsilon. Okay. Asking if Firefly likes Penacony. Yeah, the script, yeah. By the way, you're still a wanted terrorist for some... Okay, well, my second biggest complaint, because my biggest complaint is basically Monday stream. But my second biggest complaint about the story in Honkai Star Rail is that they're always talking about the Stellarun Hunters like they're criminals or terrorists, but they've only ever helped people. And they've never... It seems like they go out of their way to not hurt people. I mean, Kafka mind controls goons to have you... Okay, maybe Kafka's... Maybe Kafka is a little bit of a terrorist. But everyone else is pretty chill. Even Blade. Okay, well... Blade teamed up with Dan the Man to beat the shit out of a kid on the Lufu. So maybe you could call them criminals. But it's understandable because that little kid was super annoying. I nerd slapped his stand. Yeah, that was basically a stand, wasn't it? I was calling it a mecha, but it really was just a... Yeah, Yang Ching. Yeah, that guy's a little punk. Unironically, Yang Ching deserved to get beaten up. They convinced me that sometimes kids just deserve to get beat up by 2 bros. But yeah, that's my biggest complaint. Second biggest complaint about the story in Honkai Star Rail is that it seems like they always forget to show why, or even tell us why, the Stellarun Hunters are wanted criminals or terrorists. I kind of understand in concept why, but it's never shown. They just say they're wanted, and it's like, but why? Because they're always nice people.
그래도 자유롭게 움직일 수 없는 건 좀 불편하네.
Oh, it's background stuff in the books that I refuse to read. Firefly is a planet killer? What the fuck has our girlfriend been doing? What the fuck? Okay, so my third complaint about Honkai Star Rail's story is that apparently they have load-bearing shit in those codex entries that I refuse to read, because 9 out of 10 codex entries are just random bullshit that's not even tangentially related. Really? Firefly kills planets? God damn. Okay, maybe they're... Look, hey. Maybe it was a furry planet. Maybe it deserved to get killed. We don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna cope out. I'm gonna hit the copium. And I'm gonna say maybe the planet deserved it. I don't know. I don't know the context. Maybe, hey, I've been there. Sometimes a planet just needs to get wiped out, and you know what? We also all make mistakes in the heat of the moment. They're a dangerous group that plunders stellar runes, which are sources of destruction and chaos, while labeled as criminals for breaking laws and rules like damaging property, trespassing, stealing. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's like I said, I get in concept why they're wanted criminals or terrorists. The problem is that every single time we see them in the story where it matters, they're all just really nice people. Oh, she destroyed the planet because it was full of wasps? Understandable. Yeah, no. Wasp planet deserves to get blown up. Fuck wasps. I don't fuck around with wasps. Look, now I appreciate my state-mandated girlfriend Firefly more for being the personification of a cannon raid. Based. I did the racing minigame with Silverwolf over the weekend, I think. It was worth it for the Silverwolf interaction at the end, but boy, that racing is janky. You know, other than that, she didn't destroy any planets, but it's good to know she won't hesitate to blow up the wasp nest. Look, if the wasps get in your walls, you gotta take them out. It is what it is. It's us or them. Yeah, Kafka is a toxic mom. She trolls people and mind controls them. So like I said earlier, I can understand why out of all of them, Kafka would be the one to be wanted. Even if every time we've encountered Kafka, I just want more of her. I love her. Also, yeah, the IPC deserves it. This game does a really good job of making you root against the corporation, doesn't it? Like, Bellabong's side quests with the IPC and Topaz, man. It's a shame that Topaz is smoking hot because she is such a fucking Karen and a corporate drone. The Genius Society? Like Herta? Oh no, Dr. Ratio is here. I forgot, because he showed up like... Dr. Ratio just disappeared after, Adventuring and Sundays thing. But I really want to go to the Punk Lord planet, because I know that's where Silver Brat is. And I love Silver Brat. But they'll never make a group that's obviously a certain government the baddies. No, well... Actually... I forget what exactly was happening, but I think it was one of last week's or the week before streams in Penacony, where I observed that they were actually kind of critiquing the Chinese government in a way. So they kind of do, but you have to look for it. I don't remember exactly what was happening, but I do remember that happened. But they weren't overt about it, which is understandable for fucking the CCP. I forgot how pretty her eyes are. Firefly has such pretty eyes. Guys, who do you think has prettier eyes? Firefly or Black Swan? I think it's really close, but between them I would have to say Firefly, just because Black Swan doesn't have any irises and it's pretty creepy. Kafka's bounty is 10.8 billion, Firefly's is 9.7, which is unjustified because she blew up a wasp nest. Firefly, or Blades is 8.1, which is a bit much for beating up a kid. Silverwolf's is... I'm surprised Silverwolf's bounty isn't more, considering she's a nefarious hacker. Aw, thanks. You think I have the best eyes? Do you think so? I do have nice eyes, don't I? But yeah, Firefly. I like the gradient in contrast to colors more on Black Swan, but she's also a creepy mind control lady and doesn't have irises. Toxic Mommy, if you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Oh my god. Kafka really is the mom. She... and Firefly is her daughter. Mom gave Firefly the card. It's like, you know what, you already know the pin. Get me something. I mean, Silverwolf is pretty well put together. Daughter-in-law, that's true. Yeah, that's load bit. Well, no, because Kafka is the toxic_toxic mommy. So I wouldn't be surprised if Toxic Mommy wanted to set us up with our sister. That's Kafka.
그리고 블레이드가 조심하래. 확실하게 얘기한 건 아니지만 아마 그런 뜻일 거야. 페나코니에서 또 유혹이 나타날 거야. 항상
A re-temptation? A re-temptation? I mean, we're the boyfriend.
괜찮아. 좋은 뜻으로 얘기한 걸 거야. 걱정 마, 은랑. 넌 날 잘 알잖아. 난 아무것도 안 할 거야.
Can I watch Firefly's planet blowing up being trailer in the game without having her? The coffin of Firefly and Kalis. I wish both MCs were just named Stell, honestly. I don't like Kalis. I think it's stupid having two different names. It's not in the game. Ah, okay.
오늘은 두 개를 사서 하나 나눠줄게. 네 입맛에 안 맞으면 난 기쁨을 두 배로 누릴 수 있는 거지. 아니면 카프카한테
Kafka's a good mom. She never refuses whatever the kids bring home.
아니면
React to it on stream. Hold on. Do I still have my browser scene? The last time I used it was when I was fucking around on Duolingo on stream. Browsing. Oh god, it's ancient. Oh god, it's so old. Hold on. Let me bring up YouTube. Give me a second, guys. Honkai, Star Rail, Firefly trailer? That's all reacts. I want the original. Where's the fucking original? It's all reactions. Okay, original. I'm gonna add original. Here we go. Hold on. All right, let me add it to OBS. Give me a second. Screen browser. Oh god, I gotta scroll down. Screen browser. Oh, my OBS is such a mess. Where is it? Sources. Browser visual. Here we go. I can switch you over to that. And how does that look? I keep Discord closed when I stream. Because I like being difficult. How does this look? I gotta maximize so I can actually see what I'm doing. Fucking good enough. Okay. Let's see here. Browser? Browser? Okay, it's ancient, but I got the scene still. Okay. Oh, let me bring up Volume Mixer and mute the game real fast. Where's Honkai? There's Honkai. Okay. I'm a big boy with a big boy monitor. Oh, god damn it. I'm on the wrong count. Whatever.
Requesting reinforcements. I repeat, requesting reinforcements. Forward, forward. Reinforcements.
Oh.
I repeat, requesting reinforcements.
It's all goofy in it.
Siege unit has lost signal.
Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm too lazy to mess with it right now. You guys can see it clipped. It's all cropped all wrong, but this is it. She's doing pretty good without the Jetstream Sam suit. Wrong video, this is her trailer. What was the other one, the CV? I'm watching this too, this is cool.
Unfortunately, I was also born a weapon to be destroyed. It's our destiny!
That's pretty cool though. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. The scaling got it wrong because I had maximized it. Ember's a glam op, okay. Yeah, Jetstream Sam is really cool, but I really wish we just had Firefly with her fire sword, though. I want that version of her.
Tell me, who were you before?
Gloomhots, Iron Cavalry,
And now,
Celeron, Hunter.
then who will you be in the future?
She'll be Jetstream Sam, baby!
I don't know.
To burn to ashes is
I really want to play Metal Gear Revengeance after finishing Stellar Blade. Because I feel like Vanquish, Stellar Blade, and Revengeance are such a good trinity. I don't think I've ever watched a character trailer for Honkai Star Rail before. It's actually really good. Why can't they have this quality in the game?
And life begins death.
No, but why can't they have this cool shit in the game, though? This is awesome. We could have this in Honkai Star Rail, but they'd be playing us dirty. And instead of giving us this, they're giving us some stupid Pokemon spinoff.
For myself until I die.
You know what? That's true. They do it this way because Hoyo is all about putting in the minimum amount of effort for the maximum amount of profit. So that's true. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. Hello. The banner made them 100 million. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ember's a Glamoth. Alright, we're gonna watch the Glam up. She's killing the wasp nest. This is stacked in Firefly's favor.
Requesting reinforcements to Rift Valley. Forward! Requesting reinforcements. I repeat, requesting reinforcements.
So she had the suit from the beginning? Because in the trailer it seemed like she wasn't always in the cavalry, whatever. Why can't we have the swarm be this cool in game? Because all the swarms are just kind of pushovers whenever I encounter them.
The target straight ahead. Keep pushing forward.
I'm not complaining, but why she gotta be naked in the suit? They should just fucking make a Honkai Star Rail anime. Budget cuts. Yeah, you're right. All the budget for this cool shit went into trailers and in the Zone Zero, didn't it? God damn.
Whoever's still alive, cover me.
Why can't I know it's a turn-based game, but why can't this? I want a Swarm story arc. This is awesome. I just want to fight the Swarm now. I want to be a Canna raid. Oh yeah, that's right. And Furious actually gets cutscenes, doesn't it? Yeah, bro got fucked up. What did throwing the mask do?
Scorched Earth operations! For Her Majesty!
Her Majesty!
But can you even blame Firefly for doing this when it seems to be like the entire plan to save the planet? Even if the plan to save the planet is to kill the planet? Okay, look, hold on. Hold up. Firefly can't be considered a terrorist for deploying an ion cannon when that's literally Himiko's ultimate. And Himiko's, as far as I know, isn't a terrorist. So I don't think Firefly should have this planet killing put on her record. Oh, that's not it? Okay. Did they just have Himiko in orbit then? No, but unironically, they should just make a Honkai anime. That would go so hard. Because they clearly have all the animation studios and stuff.
Am I dead? Who died?
It's only a criminal act, Grattan, if you don't win. The studio is busy making feet animations and furry boob jiggle in Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah.
Fight. Such is the honor of Clement's cavalry. Or Her Majesty.
But why do they have to be naked to put on the mecha? We're asking the real questions here. Again, I'm not complaining, it's just odd.
Why do we die?
Oh, is she a clone?
Why?
Infinite Girlfriend works? Wait, is actually Infinite Girlfriend works? I should watch Castoresis.
But Clement no longer exists.
If I watch Castoresis, is that gonna spoil anything in Amphorius?
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
calm yourself, guys.
Sprouted from
Cool
the
it off. I know they're showing bare feet, but cool it.
It bloomed in the morning sun
What?
and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame.
But I thought she was destruction, not abundance. Or is that just a metaphorical giant tree? Oh, that's how she destroys the planet. Look. The planet already got eaten by the Tyranids. It was already dead. So if anything, Firefly improved the value of the planet by turning it into a mineable asteroid field. Because now they can get all the heavy metals that were in the planet core. So really, Firefly just did everyone a favor. Hi, Mom. Toxic mommy.
Fireflies dancing among the stars.
Wait, that's Kafka's English voice acting? Kafka English sounded way rougher than I remember her sounding when I started the game. I want to listen to that again.
Fireflies dance. Fireflies dancing among the stars.
Is she always that rough? I don't remember Kafka sounding that way when I started the game. Maybe she was sick that week. Just backstory. She's... Honestly, I feel like Firefly is even more vindicated. She barely did anything wrong. I mean, the planet was already dead. She just turned it into a mining factory. I mean, okay, I guess it had an atmosphere. But whatever. You have space stations at home. But yeah, that was sick. I like both of the little videos for Firefly. I like the girlfriend even more now. I'll save Castorise till later. Oh, they actually added it to the game? Okay. Let's go back to the game, speaking of. Let me close that window. Let me unmute Honkers. Oh yeah, we were doing an entire thing before we all got collective ADD and distracted. Okay, if it's actually in game, we'll wait. I think I might have seen a little bit of it because it popped up in the notifications when Castorise was on banner. But I don't remember it. Look, how can you look at this face and call her a war criminal? All she did was blow up the wasp nest. Everything was already dead on the wasp nest. She just blew it up. She did everyone a favor. There was no longer a house. It was all just asbestos, lead paint, and wasp. She did the galaxy a favor, guys. My girlfriend is not a terrorist, I swear. They're adding animations into the game, because announcement of the game announcements, they said they're adding animations. That's cool. I think it's far better for them to have all that stuff in the game anyways. Like, they should have all the little trailers and CVs just, like, on a tab in their character page. Yeah, but Glamoth was already dead. We saw it. It was all barren. Like, there's Tyranid worlds that are less barren than that. No, you're good. It just took me a minute to work that over. Oh. It's Karen. Big booty Karen. Wait, where is this? Is this the fun yacht? Is this the P. Diddy party yacht? I mean, they got kids. This must be the P. Diddy party yacht. What do you mean misappropriated? I thought she was part of the cavalry. And yeah, because in that thing, she was part of the cavalry, and then her suit just happened to get blowed up. But she found another suit, and then blowed up the planet, because it was already all hornet nested. When I finish Penacony, I should watch the Amphorius trailer. Were there trailers for the other story arcs? Should I go back and watch them? We could do that now.
더 공식적이고 눈에 안 띄는 장소를 선택할 줄 알았는데.
I never even thought of that before.
준비할 줄이야.
What was with the veins and that big growth spurt tree thing? Because that confused me, because she's on the path of destruction because she did a funny. But that was abundance. And arguably she'd be more of a terrorist on the path of abundance, wouldn't she? White Knight. Okay. I have to change the... Nah, I don't feel like messing with it. I'll watch it off stream. I'd have to go into OBS and change the source again. That's effort. I'm fine on this screen. I'm fine looking at Karen's fat ass. Really? Look at it! Yeah, after the stream we'll watch it. Or before the stream ends, I mean. This stream will run a little longer than usual because I don't have work tomorrow because it's Juneteenth. Whatever Juneteenth is. What Mountain Dew? Sir, this is a P. Diddy party. Why would it feel serious? God. I honestly wish Topaz wasn't so hot, because she's such a fucking Karen drone.
아무래도 이번 만남은 전체 요리인가 보네. 누군진 몰라도 이번 만남을 주선한 사람은 사전에 컴퍼니의 의중을 떠보려는 걸 거야.
But after having done Bellabong side questing with Topaz, I just... As smoking hot as Topaz is, and she has one of the best character designs in the game for me. As a character, she is such a corporate tool, and I can't forgive it. Juneteenth is about the American slaves being freed. They should probably name it to be something about that, shouldn't they? So people actually know what the fuck Juneteenth is. Juneteenth is a terrible name. You regret pulling Topaz? She's strong, but so many stronger teams. I remember being annoyed by her in combat as well. Because I think it was her ultimate with the stonks going up with her piggy. Something about that was visually obnoxious to me. I forget why.
그 거물은 자기 야망 때문에 우리와 미리
It's
합의점을 찾을
3:15.
생각이구나.
I guess I'll...
순순히 물러나도록
After this
겁을 줄
cutscene,
생각이겠지.
we basically just had an hour-long cutscene today, didn't we? Blame the NW... Nah, that tracks, doesn't it? After this cutscene, we'll go to the trailers. Oh my god, look at that side view. Hold on, I gotta get my head out of the way. Oh, that's chat. There I am. Look. God damn! Anyways, I just had to observe that real fast. Topaz is so hot. When P. Diddy arrives, please remind him to be cautious and watch out for traps. It's good advice for P. Diddy.
조언은 고맙지만
Penacony
그럴
White Knight.
필요는 없을 것 같아.
Let me go in and bring it up.
그분과 협상 테이블에 앉았을 때 조심해야 할 쪽은 상대방이니까.
YouTube.com. Penacony White Knight. You guys cannot believe the amount of self-restraint it's taken me to avoid doing Penacony memes on my thumbnails. That it's such an obvious joke to make. It has taken an inhuman amount of restraint to not do it. Because I know the second I do it, there's gonna be people in here like, ah, you into lowlies. And it's like, no, it's just it's a funny meme. It's a joke. White Knight. Jesus Christ. 28 million on a Honkai trailer? Alright, let me cue that up. Quite adventuring.
팀원들에게 협상은 너무 신경 쓰지 말고.
I already like that
맡은
trailer
업무만
because it starts with
잘해달라고
adventuring,
전해줘.
and I love adventuring.
아, 예. 바로 전달하겠습니다.
참, 그리고 한 가지 더.
One reason I'm kind of glad to be finally getting towards Independent Coney is that now I'll never feel sorry that I didn't get Adventuring. As much as I love him, it would be such a bummer to have Adventuring and never use him again in the story. Because it seems like he's just pretty much done after this.
절대 제이드 씨 앞에서 빅보스라고 부르지 마.
I've used Adventuring a few times, and he basically has God shields. So he's really good in combat. But because, you know, when I'm streaming and doing story stuff, like I keep saying, I try and use whatever character is active in the story.
예, 예.
And it'll be such a bummer, just like it's going to be a huge bummer not getting able to play with Acheron anymore. Now I'll just be using Acheron to speedrun simulated universe shit. Oh my god. We get to play as the Gatton Chief. Okay, we're gonna leave the Gatton Chief for next time. What did they mean by the CEO Karen, the Karen of CEOs, being on the P. Diddy yacht? What did they mean by this? Anyways. Yeah, I'll still play with Acheron and in-game content, just not on the story team. Okay, that's gonna be it on Honkers tonight, but let us hippity-hoppity over. I need to change... Let me close out of Honkai real fast. I wish they just had a more convenient quit button in Honkai, instead of making me use Alt F4 like a caveman. Let's see. Studio mode, where's my source? Browser. Here we go. I need the URL. Copy and... Oh, wait, no. Here we go. White Knight. And there. Yeah. Yeah, it has a button, but that's like 2 extra clicks. And that's... look, I know, it's a first world problem, but 2 extra clicks is too much when I can just be a grug and hit Alt F4 like a caveman. Anyways. Okay, this is the White Knight trailer for Pinnaconey. Yeah, there we go. I wish... Oh my god, we're dancing together. I love it. Why couldn't we do this in game? This is so cool. I want any excuse to have more time with adventuring. But as I was saying, adventuring really needed to wear the hat and sunglasses more often in the game. Because any time he did, his glam factor just shot through the roof. Giant march. That's not first world, that's 3/4 world. The fucking trash can. I think I missed a few trash cans. I need to go back to the different zones and hunt for the trash cans. Because I discovered that was a thing to do, and I forgot about it for a while. That was a good trailer. I didn't have anything to say for a minute there, because it was visually appealing and nothing to really comment about. What are the other trailers? Does the official Honkai channel have a playlist with trailers? Trailers... Special... Game show trailer? EPs? Version trailers? It would probably be version trailers, wouldn't it? Let's see. Is White Knight here? Yeah, White Knight's on here. So yeah, version trailers will be it. So reveal. Where's the launch trailer? I want to start with that. We're not going to do all of them. I just want to hit the core ones for the major patches. Official release. Here we go. So this is the launch trailer, basically. Toxic Mommy. She never really did anything with cards, though. Does she? I don't remember Kafka ever doing anything with cards.
Get rid of the press from the rusty time dossiers. Don't stay in a daze looking for a sign.
It's actually pretty weird seeing March have a neutral face that isn't either her being mad or super happy. Wait, hold on. Did they have Lufu at launch? I thought Lufu was add-in content. Or maybe it was just planned that early on. Because honestly, it seems like big time false advertising to have fucking 2.0 characters displayed at launch in the launch content. That is legit false advertising. Did they really sneak a feet shot in there? They snuck a foot shot of Claire in there. Oh, Luffy was 1.2. That was okay. Let's see. Even immortality ends. I'm just gonna look at this, see if it's a Lufu.
This coming here triggered your memory.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like Lufu started in 1.2-ish. Yeah, you missed a foot shot at Clara. So what was the other one? The second anniversary? We'll scroll up until we see it. Or the 2.0, which was White Knight. What was the... I guess there wasn't a Lufu trailer. It was just a... because that was launch content. Okay, so... where's the second anniversary? Oh, probably a different playlist. I'll watch that after, let's see, 3.0? Which one is the 3.0 trailer? Mythology opening? Nameless Faces is Amphorius. This one. What? Is that Finon? Why was he splashing oil on himself? Mommy. Mom. I hate him. Hate Tribble. I was just a little tempted by the pink woman, because her heels were so nuts. I also want Gilgamesh. Literally Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is my man. I love him so much. He's such a good villain. Were we making out with Castries there? Hurdy. Wait, Hurdy shows up in the main story? I kind of assumed Big Hurdy was just kind of a character they threw in for fun on side quests. Oh, that's awesome. So that was 3.0. Second anniversary. Do they have anniversaries on here? They have to. Star Rail EP? This don't look right. Let me search the channel for if I can spell it right. Anniversary. 2-year anniversary special animation? Is that what you're talking about? On the journey?
About to make the jump. 5, 4, 3.
Oh god, is that Pom Pom? Pom Pom hate. When was the second anniversary? That was last year, wasn't it? Or was that earlier this year? Oh, wait. It literally has the date 1 month ago. Never mind. I completely forgot that the second anniversary was a thing a month ago because I was still new to the game. Oh, I hate Pom Pom, though. Hey, fuck this. They're in the party car. We never use the party car. That actually makes me mad. I want to use the party car, but we never use the party car. Don't tease me. Don't tease me by having Toxic Mommy Kafka in the party car. This is good animation, though. Brony! They should literally just make an anime with this art style. It would go so hard. Wait. Did they animate the Challenger explosion? I didn't connect those dots until you just said that. Did they do that? Oh yeah, there was a concert last month. I forgot about that. Why did they animate the Challenger explosion? Why though? Is it because of the progress of man? I feel like there's... Of all of the American Space Agency stuff they could have chosen to animate, why the Challenger explosion? Which was a national tragedy. You don't want to animate landing on the moon? What about landing back on the ocean? What about the International Space Station? You want to animate the fucking Challenger explosion? What the fuck? I'm not mad, it's just so weird, it's funny. Was that just a heated Chinese moment where they decided, yeah, the Challenger explosion, let's blow that up? Okay, hold on. This is something that's been bugging me ever since I started. Actually, before I started. Because I originally decided I was going to get into Honkai Star Rail way back this year in either January or February. Because Zephy Sonas, who's another VTuber who does music, he invited me to collab on... oh, actually, since we're doing browser stuff, we can watch the song that I helped him cover. It's the Trash Can song. But I decided I would start streaming a Honkai Star Rail whenever that song came out. And then months later, it took a few months. But that's why I started streaming finally in April, this game. Because that song finally came out. But anyways, way back, because I installed the game just to be ready. When I did that song, it's been bugging me since then that this asteroid belt is not going behind the planet. It's between the planet and the train, which makes no sense because I would have assumed that this is like an asteroid belt forming a ring around the planet, but no, it's just an asteroid field in orbit around the planet, not actually around the planet, because the asteroids are between the train and the planet. Look, I know this doesn't matter, but it matters to me. Anyways, let me look up Zephy Sonus trash can song collab. They don't know space. True. True. It's not showing up because he's just a little guy. Zephy Sonus? The trash can song. Here we go. Yeah, so I did adventuring in this song. It was my first time singing for something. I have 4 lines, but they're mine. Yes, Trash Panda. Literally a raccoon. That's why I had Adventuring, like a me version of Adventuring in some of my thumbnails back when he was showing up in Pentaconi. Because I did his voice here.
I don't know how, I don't know when, but something sparkled in a garbage can. It happens now, happened then.
The music video, both this one and the original, are really cute with the trash can stuff. Excuse me, friend, Miss Delaron, and your perfume is hella strong. I saw your picture in Delaware. They say raccoons on a rampage. That was me. I did that.
You hit my heart like a hole.
The original music video, I think, has a little bit more animation, because I think it was a bigger budget. But it has like a raccoon guy just rolling around the sewers. It's hilarious. Yeah, the songs turned out really good. I was surprised how good it turned out, because like I said, this was the first time I ever helped someone with a song. And I just started taking singing lessons, and I think I literally started singing lessons the week after I gave the recording audio to Zephy Sonus for this. So I don't think I had even started singing lessons when this happened. You got that sax. You got that sax in him. I wonder if Zephy actually plays sax. That'd be awesome if he did.
I admit that something dragged me to a manhole lid. It's dimly lit. It smells like joy, just like a bin, but look within and boy, you open up your hole now, where you make me feel so small again, smaller than before.
That was good for first time. He did a lot. He did a good job editing my voice to make it sound good, didn't he? He got that sax in him. He got the steppies. He got the big steppies. I think he had Bacon VTuber or Bacon Tuber, whatever his name is, do the little oh, that's a really cute version. I didn't see that before. Bacon Tuber, that's his name. He did the art for the music video, and it turned out really cute. Cute as fuck. Hold on. So we just listened to us. Let's listen to my part again. Listen to the original audio for fun. I hadn't thought about it in a while. Excuse me, friend, Miss Delaron, your new perfume is hella strong. I saw your pics in Bellabog. They say raccoon went on a rampage. Alright, where's my takes? I have it in the videos folder, because that makes sense. That's where you put your audio recordings. Audacity? Yeah. Oh god, I have so many takes. Because it was my first time, I was just doing take after take, trying to get it just right, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Man, I don't remember. What did I send him? We'll try the one that's only Adventuring's part. Let's see, I think it started... Oh, your pics. Oh. Excuse me, friend Miss Delaron, your new perfume is hella strong. I saw your pics in Bellabog. They say Raccoon went on a rampage. Yeah, he cleaned the fuck out of that. I said your VTuber was made by this creator. BaconTuber didn't make my VTuber model. I credit him because I use the Venturing art sometimes in my thumbnails. Oh my god, I feel bad. I forgot his name. Because it's been like a year since I thought about my VTuber mama. Let me look at my video description. A live 2D model created by Tau333 Saki, and their Twitter link. I found them by going to, where is it? Where's that link? Nizima. Nizima.com, which is a Japanese-only site for VTuber models. I found it from one of Pippa's streams last year, April or March, I think it was, where she was showing different ways to get into VTubing. And so how did I communicate with them if they're not in English? So do you remember your world history, how America opened up Japan? I think it was in the 19th century with gunboats. So fun thing about Nizima, they explicitly do not allow gringo Americans to make accounts and purchase. Well, you can make an account, but you can't buy anything because they say, quote, for tax reasons, you can only buy stuff on Nizima if you're in Japan or are Japanese. So I just made an account saying I'm from Japan. And then I bought it anyways. The way Nizima works is that there is commission stuff there, but most of it is pre-made. And I just happened to find me, this beautiful me, and I'm adopted by me. Shockingly good value. This is a really good model. Well, okay, hold on. Look, this is I love my model. I love my model. However, I gotta zoom out. Hold on. Go to this screen. Bring up VTube Studio. Drag me up. Why do I have my wheel on? Why do I have my driving wheel? What the fuck am I doing? What? How long have I had my driving wheel? So, I have pretty eyes. I got awesome fangs. I love my jacket. My jacket is so cool. And then I'm just dorking out with shorts. And giant ass clown shoes like Homie D Clown. But yeah, my model's great. I forget. I gotta make sure I got my Hoagian flame. Hold on. A little closer. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I got my Hoagian frame. Gotta bob my head, make sure it doesn't clip. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let me go back here. I don't think we're gonna look at anything else, but it's nicer to look at. I can move chat to the other corner now. We're just chatting now. Yeah, just keep the camera up and you think I'm looking super cool. But yeah, I got funny shorts and man tights and giant clown shoes. Look, the model's great from the waist up. Do I have all the rights to it? It's questionable. Because there's a language barrier, I'm just too lazy to ask. My mama knows English to a degree. I don't think they're super fluent. Basically, I emailed them and we both go back and forth through Google Translate. Because I had to commission them to get my glasses, my reading glasses. I got reading glasses. I had to commission them to get my reading glasses toggle made, which was super cheap. It was nice. It only took them like a week. But yeah, because there's a language barrier, I'm just honestly too lazy. I know on the store page there's some details about what rights I have, and I think it's basically everything, but it's hazy and unclear if I actually own the rights after buying the model. So yeah. Also, I think it's a case where even if the situation came up where I needed the rights, I think I could just say I have them. It'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. I know, because I know in English VTubing, what's the phrase? Work for hire is the specific legal term for where you commission someone for a model, and you literally own everything. And I'm actually in the works with Yashi, the shrimp, the vampire shrimp. She is my mama to be, so I'm getting a new model from her one of these days. It's a long-term project. She's a new model maker, and I'm basically subsidizing her learning journey for fun because she's a friend. So eventually I'll have a new model through her, which is going to be work for hire. So I own all the rights and stuff for it. But yeah, Nazima's actually really fun just to browse. Because I remember I had been thinking about trying out streaming last year around March and April, just offhand, because it seemed like something fun to do. Because the reason I started live streaming in general was because I was getting really, really burnt out for my daily cycle of wake up, go to work, come home, watch something for like a half hour, then go to sleep. And I had been doing that for a couple years since I started my current job. And I just wanted to do something else that made me more active, made me more social. So that's why. And then I saw Pippa's stream about Nazima, and you can just buy models there that look pretty good. I was like, you know what? I got some money. I'll just buy a fucking model. Fuck it. No, wait, actually, no, I forgot my timeline. That happened a few months later. Originally, I just started with the schoolgirl model that comes free with VTube Studio. So I was just a schoolgirl for a couple months there. And I forget what month it was. I think it was September where I saw Pippa's stream. And then around September, I adopted myself. Nizima, Nazima. But yeah, so that's why I started VTubing. Was just streaming seemed like something to do, because I built basically a supercomputer at the end of 2023, I think it was. Yeah, winter 2023. I built my supercomputer, which costed way too fucking money, and I kind of regret it. And I have obnoxiously good internet, like 5 gigabyte a second fiber, which is ridiculous. Because fuck it. And I have all this. I've been into audio visual stuff for a while, so I have a bunch of microphones, like good microphones, laying around. And I had webcams that I accidentally walked away for free. I might have accidentally stolen some equipment. I didn't mean to steal it from my last job. It's just, look, when you work help desk during the pandemic and you're work from home, you just end up with a trunk full of shit from IT department. And you can try to bring everything out, but when you move states, you find a trunk you missed, and you just got a shit ton of fucking webcams, mics, cables. Yeah, finders keepers. So I accidentally had the shit, and I was just coincidentally, I had everything I needed to try VTubing. So I did. And it's been working out great. Actually, hold on. I think my very first stream was doing RPG map making. And on my very first stream, my inspiration was I want to make a fantasy world supply chain for making cheeseburgers because I was really fucking hungry that night. And that was my first stream. I'm not worried about losing rights or anything to this model. That is one reason why I got interested in getting a new model, was just so I explicitly have everything in a row, you know, just in case. But it's not anything I'm worried about. I wish the YouTube backend made it easier to scroll through your old videos. Yeah, my very first stream was on April 23rd, which is the stream anniversary, which oh fuck, I just completely... I was gonna do Morrowind this year for the channel's anniversary, and I completely forgot. Oh god, I completely moved on. I forgot about it so hard. But yeah, my first stream was Scratch rolled. It's unlisted now because I enlisted everything using the schoolgirl model because I don't own anything about that. So I unlisted my original streams because they use a model I don't own the rights to, even though I think VTube Studio gives you license to use and even monetize stuff using their VTube or the schoolgirl model. But it felt weird having it when I don't own anything to do with it. But yeah. And I was just a little guy. It took me a long time to start getting any viewers. And I was fine with it, honestly, because it was just fun to come home and talk. Because my job, I call it a day job, but I work night shift. It's me and one other guy, and we're both friends, but we're both quiet, so we don't have a lot to say. We might have like 2 conversations the entire 8-hour shift. Yeah, I used my voice for the schoolgirl. Hold on. I can put this in the background. I haven't listened to this in over a year. This is me. This is my first stream. With the Euro... No, this is Synthwave.
I wanted to build a castle. That sounded fun. So here we are. The castle.
But yeah, I just started streaming because it's something to get me talking, doing different stuff, forcing myself to get out of my headspace. And it's been working out great. So even having no viewers for a long time, I honestly never minded having 0 views, even though I always got excited and it's super nice having chats. Yeah, Nero is the name of the AI streamer, and they use that's the free schoolgirl model that comes with VTube Studio. I'm not even an extrovert. I'm a hard introvert.
That's pretty good.
But
simple enough little bay there.
Streaming is an active task that gets my mind working and gives me an outlet. I need an outlet more than I need engagement, like social engagement. And I do fiction writing, and for a while that was good, but after so many years of writing fiction, I need something different to work my mind around, because I need to have new stuff I'm constantly learning. Which is something I'm always doing while VTubing. I'm always trying different things. Like explicitly, I don't know if I'd call it a goal, but a primary principle of my VTubing channel is that I'm always trying new stuff for me, because I deeply enjoy the process of learning new stuff. I actually think I wrote down it because I was doing different drafts for a channel trailer. Let me see if I can find it. I think that's good. Mission statement. Here we go.
This castle.
Let's see.
Makes sense for a castle to be here all on its own.
Yeah, disrupting the monotony of my life and some dissatisfaction I've been having with IT as a career, because it's a little sketchy these days with AI, isn't it? Yeah, and VTubing and abstracting that to live streaming it's a vehicle for self-actualization for me, because I get to learn new stuff, I get to set goals and accomplish them, and constantly making progress. Which I had for a while from writing, but I basically met my goals. I still do writing, but now it's not stuff that's new. Like, I can make new stories, new different stuff, new projects for writing, but it's not a new skill. It's a skill I'm refining. So that there's always a ceiling on self-actualization when it comes to different skills. Like, when you grow competent enough, there's diminishing returns. Yeah, I get to be I'm so handsome. I got pretty eyes. And I got pretty fangs. Don't worry, the fangs aren't going anywhere. I'm gonna say thanks. I'm still gonna have pretty eyes. But yeah.
I think that's pretty good right there.
My audio was so bad. I'm still paranoid about my audio. It's the struggle to have good audio never ends. Because one week I think I'll have good audio, and the next week I'll go back and listen to it, and turns out I changed one little thing that fucked it all up. Because I think for like a month and a half this spring, I just had dog shit audio. Because I threw out my voice one weekend. I think it was the last Life and Suffering of Sir Branchy stream. So I got the mic really close to my mouth, and I never thought to unadjust it. So I was blowing out my mic for a month after that.
More along the coast, and the cattle can be in the valley because the cattle will be stanky.
You're just happy I like Fangang enough to use it? I love getting to say Fangang. It's so fun to say. I think in general, like, the nicknames for your community are a little bit too goofy for me. But Fangang is just fun to say. Yeah, thanks for saying my audio is good. I'm always paranoid my audio is dog shit.
When coming down the mountain.
I think the mic I started with...
That's pretty good there.
I'm trying to remember, because I've been through a couple mics. Because like I said, I enjoy audio-visual stuff, so I like playing around with audio equipment. Like, I had a XLR mic for years now. I think I've had an XLR mic since 2018, even though I never really streamed. It was just so I wasn't having to hear my dog shit ass headset mic in other people's videos, because I had some other little guys in YouTube and Arma groups I was playing with at the time. So I got better audio equipment so I wouldn't be embarrassed at hearing my own voice peaking every single time I talked. What mic did I have? I think it was... Let me look at my Google. Or not my Google, my Amazon. I'm trying to remember the number of it.
Farmhouses.
It was a Shure, but it wasn't the really nice Shure yet. It was the SM48 SLC, which is a little guy microphone. It's a good microphone, but it's a little guy microphone. I met Captain in the MMO City of Heroes forever ago. God, it's been like 15 years, I think now. Maybe more. And Saki I met
A little more out.
5 years ago through Cap, because he brought her into a Dark Heresy campaign that Cap was GMing at the time.
Facts.
Yeah, Cap and I go way, way back. I can't remember what exact year I met him, because I had played City Heroes on and off for so long. I want to say I met Cap between 2010 and 2013. Wait, I have a specific item in my timeline. When did Rainbow Six Vegas 2 release? Because I distinctly remember playing that with him on Xbox Live. Holy shit, that came out in 2008? God damn, so I've known Cap for maybe 18 or 19 years. Because I know I had met him at least 1 or 2 years before we played Rainbow Six Vegas 2 together on Xbox Live back in the day, on the 360. Oh man, that's some old memories. Yeah, so that was 2008. So I would have met him in 2006 or 2007. Yeah, we go back. Ironically, I don't think we were ever in the same guild in City of Heroes. We just knew each other and were friends despite never being in the same guild. About as long as numerous guy and gaming group turned roomies, yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of, I don't know, I'm old, so I just have a lot of old friendships that go way, way, way back. Most of my current friend groups online are from
Some decent housing here.
5 to 10 years ago. Most of them coming from Tuhu Twitter around 2018, 2019. And after Tumblr imploded and kicked out all the furries and dog shit, that ruined Tuhu Twitter, which is why I originally made a little Discord server for me and my close friends from then, which is the Den. So that's how that came to be. And that's my biggest circle of friends right now, but not my oldest.
There we go. They need smaller houses, maybe a few.
But it's now 4 a.m. I need to call it a night. I have tomorrow off, but I still want to wake up before like 2 p.m. Yeah, 20 is a little baby. You're a little guy. It's fine. We all had to be there at one point. Anyways, I had fun. This was a good night. I'm really glad I got around to trying out the lower resolution to have super fast chat. It's so much nice being able to actually like talk. Man, I wish I was near 30. I wish I was near 30. Anyways, if y'all haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share. We're having more fun. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream sometime during the day. I haven't decided quite what. Maybe Stellar Blade. I think I meant to do more Stellar Blade tomorrow because I can just stream that forever because I have tomorrow off. But because we basically spent 3 hours tonight just listening to voices and yapping in Honkai and doing like a half-hour cutscene, I might do more Honkai during the day tomorrow just to start doing the epilogue and side quests in Penacony. We'll see. But anyways, that's gonna be it tonight. Bro secretly an 80-year man. Hey, I'm forever 19 if you look at my VTuber model, right? Anyways, I'll see the Fang Gang tomorrow, probably around, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 Eastern American. Sometime in the afternoon or evening for me. I'll make a community post on YouTube whenever I decide I'm going to stream and figure it out tomorrow. Anyways, I hope everyone has a fantastic Thursday, whether you have it off or not. But I'll see everyone later. Have a fantastic night, everyone.